Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to this nice fresh account right off Tutorial Island. Right now it is completely useless, but what if I told you by the end of this video I'm going to be trying to make it into the strongest Runescape 1 defense build in history. I'm going to be doing this a little differently too. I'm going to be using a bronzeman mode account. Here are some of the stats on the screen that I need to get, and also I'm going to be obtaining a lot of quests throughout the video and also trying to complete every unlock in the video. So hopefully it only takes me a couple videos, but I think the progress in this will be insane. So if you guys want to stick around and see the journey, you can see all the quests, PKs, and the unlocks we get in this bronzeman mode. Hope you guys enjoy. On this account, I've cleared off everything. All I have is just the starter stats, not even the starter weapons, and I'm going to turn on the bronzeman mode plugin, and we're going to start from there. But we managed to make our way through and get a quick 10k. So you used to get fire staffs, so now you get air staffs because elemental spells are really important on what you're using it on. So I'm going to use the water elemental spell on lava dragons to get a bonus damage buff. So you guys are going to see how much XP I get, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a cheese method to get my way up to 60 magic really quick. I think that'll be the first goal. Perfect. Tons of unlocks right there. Let's go. I don't know if I'll do prayer on this account. I really don't know. I think off the bat, I'm not going to do prayer so I can stay super low combat. We're going to get our mage up a ton, and I turn level notifications off so I can continue to AFK this. I'm pretty sure I get like 2 or 3 levels off each kill for a little bit, so we'll see how much levels we get. We'll kill this one, I'll show the loot, and then unless it's a big loot, I have to get out of here quick. Though the respawn timer on the dragon's pretty quick, so gotta stand right in the spot. The 2 skeletons. Next, here we go. Death runes. Well, we already had death runes, but a looting bag, that's big. It's probably not worth it, but let's see what we got. 28 magic, pretty good. And then we also got all this loot. I want to see how much it is. It's probably a good bit. 100k, and then a little bit in the looting bag. Not too much, just some crap. We just need raw cash right now more than anything, and we can buy some stuff. So we'll keep some of the items. Honestly, probably better as unlocks, but yeah, we need to buy some more runes. I'm going to Castle Ortelli and walk up to do the waterfall quest. There's a couple items I can grab along the way. I can grab an anti-poison, and that'll be enough to create a couple more anti-poison so I can get them cheap in the shop. Here we are with a great quest for some early XP. Definitely helps out a lot with the account. Alright, all set with this quest. Another one done. Definitely take that. I think the mithril seeds sell for a little bit too. Yeah, 35k, not too bad. Alright, another quest down. A little bit of thieving. Nature runes down here. I can also get cosmics, I believe, too. So 2 good runes that we can unlock real quick. So a little bit different than the other ones. Oh, also law runes. The rune skim, like literally like 3 kills after. I actually have to show this log 1 second. Look at this. 8 kills. Oh my gosh, crazy. I'm gonna unlock sand crabs with this. Unlock Valamore. So let's go over there and get some training going. Got the D skin. Like we got it to 41 strength, we had the 40 attack from quest, we did some range training and a little bit of mage training, so not too bad on the combats. We blew a bunch of the cash though. Count, get that free hunter and get a little bit of free slayer. Now we can start and get a slayer task. Next thing we finished off is priest in peril. It's a pretty important quest because we needed to get into all of Mauritania. It's great for DT. Then we switched over, we got a couple easy kills over at the altar. After that, we made our way over to Lava Dragons, got a little bit of cash to start up on some of our deeper quests and grind. This is the really big quest that we had to do, and I got a couple early game items for it. Getting items on a bronzeman mode is kind of a pain, but it's definitely worth it to unlock Ava's early so we can save all the ammunition we can. After that, I decided to finish off some mage levels. While doing mage at sand crabs, I got a little bit of HP as well, so always good to beef up the account. This allowed us to make a really easy run at Mage Arena 1. Honestly, you don't need much HP, but it's good to have a little bit just in case you get hit in the wilderness and you have to get an entangle and freeze and get off. But yeah, we get the Mage Cape and we also get the Zami spell unlocked just in case we want to do some PKing with it later. I think this should give me 31 agility and a couple attack levels. I don't really know how much attack levels. Yeah, only 4, not too much. But yeah, we'll definitely take the XP. Another big quest done. So at Sand Crabs, I decided to hop around and see if anyone was on the PvP world, and lo and behold, I actually found somebody really low level, and I didn't think he was risking anything, but I was really surprised on what he had and then what happened afterwards, so maybe hopping around these worlds will be worth it later on. Oh my god, I got fucking Iranian boots and shit. my god, I died to this fucking noob though. Oh my god. Oh. After this death, we had to get back and get a little bit of money PKing, so we decided to go to Chins and GE. Nice. Please tell me I got one. All I need is one black chin. Yes. More than 126. Yes, yes, yes. We'll take that. Now we can train with these when we get a little bit more money. Alright, so we were able to get some pretty good PKs and some decent unlocks early on. This is a place that was pretty good for PK and GE, so anywhere I can PK really with people with unique loots is going to be good. Smoked. Let's see. Wait, I just got a Ring of Wealth. That's huge. And some unlocks, some Dragonstone arrows, knives. Moving on to some quick questing, we wanted to complete the dig site because it gives an amazing amount of total levels, especially for an early account. And then after that, we wanted to do a little bit more questing. We did Sea Slug, and this brings us up to around 750 total. And then we are able to switch over to some LMS. Good fight. There we go. First LMS win. Alright, that should be enough. We're going to grab this unlock. Huge unlock. Alright, we'll sell this. Now that we finally got some money back from Rune Pouch, we decided to finally buy the Iranian boots back. I cannot believe what happened earlier to obtain these and then lose them almost a second after. But yeah, now we're going to switch over into a little bit of PKing. We got some GE PKing. We get a little bit more loot. And then after this, we just want to get 53 thieving all wrapped up into one little thing before DT. 50k. Oh, nice. Tons of unlocks from this. This guy was low level, but we're gonna bury all these bones ourselves actually. Oh, this guy's freaking out. I'm gonna hop off the world. Good prayer. Take that. Brings us up to 60 combat. Some levels to go, and we'll finish up getting this account to as strong as possible. We haven't been playing for too long. Alright, look at that. Another quest. Probably should have done this earlier on because it could range XP, but at least we get a little bit of fletching. And one last quest, and then we can start doing Desert Treasure. Let's see. I think it's Troll Stronghold, I'm pretty sure. Let me pull it up. Easy. You can literally just snare it, walk back. Don't even have to pray melee, and just stand back from it. With the new Mage updates, it makes it so it's like super accurate against this. You can even like walk around and farcast it. But yeah, first diamond done. Let's get the rest of them. I have restores yet unlocked on the account, so I have blighted restores. So we're gonna have to do this on a PvP world and hopefully not get smoked. I just realized I get a restore from doing this quest. Huge, 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 huge unlock. Easy peasy. We'll definitely take that. There we go. Huge unlock. Okay, we're just slowly bursting up. Honestly, it's just cheap to use these casts. It doesn't cost much. They're like 300 each. Alright, back-to-back wins. Take those quick points. We need them bad. A stack of these. This should be enough to definitely do a little bit more Slayer. Goal is to get to 69 Slayer for Monkey Madness 2. I haven't even done Monkey Madness 1, but eventually we'll have to do that. And then also Desert Treasure too. It took so long to do this, but now that I'm doing Slayer, I definitely want to cannon a couple of these tasks, speed things up. And our total's getting up. We're almost at 1K total. And I think we just click on this, and this should unlock us cannonballs. Then we'll buy a bunch in GA. Obviously, I'm not going to make a bunch. Right, so we're about to get this strength level, and we're starting to gain a little bit of combat from melees. So as you guys can see, we are starting to go up a little bit, so we got a little bit of range and mage to do. I'm going to get to 82 mage and range, and then hold off on melees for now. It's the high attack level that's really dragging me down, but we're eventually going for 80 attack and 99 strength, so it really doesn't matter too much. But I do want to make sure I don't get too high combat, so I can still get some low level kills and some early unlocks that I may not get later. Alright, one of the first requirements for the big quest that we got to complete to speed up our XP rate, 60 firemaking, and I also was able to AFK a little bit at work and almost finish off the crafting level. So we are getting the level 70. Alright, a couple more things and then we'll get to Monkey Madness 2. We'll probably get to 1K total by the end of the first video, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Quick level 30. This quest wasn't too long. Needed it for MM2. So let's see where the progress is. We're at 1,051 total. We have completed 26 quests. We are 64 combat. Right, another quest complete. That should give us some total levels. A little bit of little bit of runecrafting, I guess. Not too bad. Definitely take it. Alright, this should be another quest complete. We're getting close to getting DT done. And this done. Can equip that D-skim. Let's go buy a D-skim. I actually can grab that real quick right now. Have a best in slot for training. Alright, let's grab a D-skim real quick. Get a quick unlock. So after all that questing, I decided to switch it up and do a little bit of PKing. I want to PK in a different spots around the wilderness, and I actually found this guy when I was doing Slayer. Then after that, I wanted to do a little bit of GE PKing. I figured that GE would be a good spot to get some weird unlocks, and this guy would only fight me if I grabbed 200k, so I ended up risking it, and ended up getting him for a little bit of a couple unlocks. We also end up fighting a lot of people that are range tanks or like range peers, so we pretty much have every ammo and ammunition unlocked at this point because we fight a ton of them. Finishing it off now. This is the biggest level we need for Monkey Madness 2. Done. We just need to finish off a little bit of Hunter and we should be good to go. We're at 2 parchments, so we're going to sell that for some good GP. The chest below Lumbridge, I could get the wines and then just jug of water for some of the GE stores. So super easy, got us to 70. It was honestly super quick for this level. Let's just take a look real quick. Alright, all the levels taken care of, and we just have these 2 pre-quests to go, and we're good to start it off. Let me tackle these 2 pre-quests. I'll start with the Watchtower first. Here we are with the last 2 things before unlocking MM2, which is actually incredibly important because right off the bat, about 15 minutes into the quest, we can start chinning and bursting, which is really the only reason we got the quest for the increased XP from pretty much the best in slot mage and range training methods. And you also get a ton of HP. All the loot from Slayer, and honestly, we might not even complete Monkey Madness 1 right off the bat. I'm actually just going to go through the caves and then do blighted restores, and I'm actually going to spend all my money on blighted sacks. So I'm going to maybe buy them 350 each, and we should be able to buy. Here we are with the level. Let's get it. 52 prayer. We can smite. Woo! Figure get it low level. I think smite's good only because I'm on a bronzeman and I just need to get the smites on people, like low key. It's really annoying when I'm not able to smite. So after a ton of training at the tunnels, we were able to get all the way up to 84 mage. This allows us to TV. We also need to wizard mind bomb up to it, but we ended up doing a little bit more strength training, got up to 75 strength to kind of match with the range and mage spells. So we're starting to get quite strong now. This is a build that is finally coming together a little bit, especially after we got MM2 unlocked. It's a huge amount of money we can get off LMS2 to help fund it. So let's see. Any more challenges? We're going to get Mage Arena 2 cape done. All right, let's turn in the cape. Just got to turn in this one more heart, and then we can use this cape. And that's it. Unlocked an upgraded Zammy cape. We've got a PK along the way. Not too bad. Okay, first kill. Let's see. I can kill 40 to 100. That's a pretty good amount. Any chins? 200 chins. Holy shit. I'm pretty sure that's a ton of money. So Jagex managed to mute a huge amount of the bots I've noticed lately. So back in the day when I made these accounts, there was a lot more chin bots, but now the worlds are pretty much empty. But there is still a fair few amount of bots, and honestly they're much worse now for some reason. They seem to not even fight back and then just insta-die. So pretty cool. You can get them pretty easily, but not as many of them. We managed to get about 2 or 3 mil though at the black chin area, which is perfect for getting some range training. Wow, those red bots are super easy to take down. Could be a good bit of loot too. Alright, instead of bringing a looting bag every time, I think I'm going to switch it up and have access to the chest. I think it's 1 million coins. Surely I'll pay that. Yes, pay 1 mil. There we go. Good fight. Oh, this guy had a runecrafting pad and all this shit too. First time getting a key. Let's see what our first key is. It's actually might be a pretty good one. Probably get a couple unlocks. Let's see. Oh, okay. We got the Ancient Miter and the Ancient Top. That's really good. The Blue Fin is really good. I really like Rebs as a PK spot. This is another spot where I feel like there'll always be bots at and always low level accounts trying to kill them, where you can get some free easy unlocks from the noobs trying to kill the bots. So I highly recommend the Stealth Cave. It's really good for early PKing. Oh, poison gun. That's funny. 400k. Oh, I sniped him. That could be an Avarice. That'd be huge if I got an Avarice unlock. I think it was off an Iron as well. Let's take a look, see what we got. Yep, Avarice unlock, huge. This is a person that I ended up running into that had a lot higher combat stats than me, but due to some good overhead prayers and pretty much hitting him off prayer every time, I was able to get the outlast fight on him. Right now he ends up TBing me. I don't know why he does, but here's what happens. Good fight, nice. I just took down a huge peer. Oh, I can't wait to see what that was. He was like really high combat. Oh, we didn't get the dragon crossbow, but we did unlock the dragon stones. Not really much else unlocked there. Pretty low couch. We already have it unlocked because we bought it earlier, but I figure I'd just get it through LMS. We'll just buy the note just in case. There we go. We already unlocked this, but we haven't even used it yet. So let me use this right quick. And I'm not sure if I lose it in wilderness. I really don't know how it works anymore. I'm gonna go grab a parchment for it just in case though. So the one thing that you're going to run into a lot of as a peer is voiders. They do crush peers in most circumstances, but the build that I'm going to make and finish off with will finally take out these voiders. And yeah, this is a little foreshadowing on what we're going to do with the account a little bit later on. We are going to make a second video on this account because we are only halfway done. I think we got a good amount of progress. As you guys can see on the stats, we were pretty much like 72, 73 combat with a ton of total levels and all the way up to Monkey Madness, and a good way to make money with PKing now with these decent stats. So we'll bring it together next video and hopefully wrap this series up with the strongest bronzeman ever. This has been a fast-paced video, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm not going to make like 100 videos out of this series. I'll just make like a couple.